guys, and welcome back to a To Be Happy series. I'm actually considering changing the name of this to Honestly Be Well, since my brand is Honestly Bear. I think I might do Honestly Be Well series. I think I'm going to change it to that because I don't know, it just seems right. I think I'm going to keep the playlist To Be Happy, but the series, whenever I answer and talk in the video, is going to be Honestly Be Well. We don't know. We'll figure it out. But in this video, I wanted to talk to you guys about my dental care. So in my last video where I talked about my supplements, if you have not seen it, I will link it somewhere, either up there or in the description box below. But I talk about my dental health and how I can't really tell you very much because I'm using specific products that are FDA not approved, for saying that, actually all these products, minus my toothbrush and the heads of my toothbrush, that are not FDA, technically the FDA won't allow me to tell you that this has healed specific things with my teeth. So I'm not going to tell you that, but instead of that, I'm just going to tell you my routine. So this is my dental care routine. I suffered from some issues with my gums, and I tried fluoride for a really long time, for about 2 years, and then I told my dentist, I was like, this isn't working. There's got to be something more that we can do. There's got to be something different. So whenever I first got there, they switched up my toothbrush. They said that the one that I was using wasn't going to get a good clean. So this was about 3 years ago, almost 4 years ago now. And I've used the same toothbrush since, and which is why it's just gonna be discolored, and why the Sonicare little thing is going. But I've used it for such a long time that it's been with me, tried and true, for so long. But this has changed my dental health for sure. If you think that you don't need a Sonicare, I'm gonna say that you do. And I don't buy the Sonicare heads. This is not the Sonicare head at all. I use the Tooth Away. I just buy it in bulk off Amazon, and I buy it off Amazon because there's literally no other place that I can buy this in bulk. You can buy them at your local grocery store as well. At H-E-B I can find these, but it's not where you get a full pack of a bunch of stuff. So this is just my favorite kind. It comes with 8 toothbrush heads. I just place an order whenever I'm getting low, and then if I don't get it in time, I just buy them at H-E-B. But that's the first thing that they did for me for my dental health. They switched that up. I have never had dental issues, honestly, at all, since I lived at home, in high school, from middle school all the way up to high school. I never had any dental issues at all. And I attribute that, I think my mom would be proud of me for saying this, but I attribute that to having all natural products. I literally used, I think, all natural products all throughout that time period. My toothpaste was the Tom's, the all natural kind, fluoride free, oh my gosh, fluoride free toothpaste and mouthwash. She gave me all the natural stuff that you should be using. Anyways, so I never had really any issues with that, and no one even mentioned anything about my gums. Everything looked healthy all the time until I went to college, and then I started using whatever products I wanted and whatever I could afford to buy and stuff. And I always use the Arm & Hammer kind, which is actually not bad for your teeth, just for my own specific genetic needs, or my teeth needs. It wasn't helpful, but for a lot of people it's a really great toothpaste. Anyways, I started using that because it had fluoride in it, and then I used the fluoride mouthwash after I got that toothbrush. And then my dentist, I went to them and I was like, this isn't working anymore. I don't know what's happening, but my gums weren't getting any better. They saw that. They saw nothing that I was doing was working, and I've been at it for 2 years. I've been doing this therapy stuff for 2 years. And so I was like, listen, this is not working. I don't know what to do. So they helped me kind of go into this natural side of things. They were like, you know, if you want to, you can find whatever natural stuff that you want to use and see if that works for you, and then we can kind of like do our own research and tell you like, yeah, that would be a good idea, or no, like don't do it. So like I was kind of in charge of like my own health, but then they also were able to like back me up. I love this dentist. If you're from the same area as me, or where I went to college, like if you went to college with me or you're in somewhere in the West Texas area, please DM me. I will give you their information. They're my favorite dentist. I love going to the dentist because of them. I used to hate it before, but I love them. They're very open to things. They are not like a natural path type dentistry, but they are very open to other ideas. So anyways, I did a lot of research on my own. I did a lot of research on teeth and gum health and how to remineralize your teeth, what supplements to have, all the things like that. The first thing that I did was I started taking Himalayan pink sea salt, and I started mixing it with warm water. It tastes disgusting, not gonna lie. And I used that as a mouthwash every single night after I already mouthwashed. And I continually did this for a really long time. I noticed that my teeth got a lot whiter with that. I don't know if that's like a correlation or like what, but I use that every single night along with this toothpaste that I'm about to show you and the mouthwash to take all of the stuff that was in my mouth and all the stuff that I had like living in my gums, just to like take it all out, remineralize it, like take everything out. So I took a really long time to just remineralize my teeth. I also made my own homemade toothpaste at the time, and I have all the ingredients still on hand just in case I do need to make it, but I remineralized everything and I just took it away. I used a Pinterest recipe. I know you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, but I kind of added my own ingredients that I thought would be best. I added some essential oils. I added some pink Himalayan sea salt in that one as well. I also added some baking soda, some coconut oil, and some stevia, and I did that for a little bit of sweetness because otherwise it would taste disgusting. Oh, and then I added mint. Obviously, like that was the main essential oil that I added. So if you take mint, little pink Himalayan sea salt, just like a little bit, coconut oil and baking soda, and you just kind of like make it into a paste. That is what I use for my toothpaste. I used it morning, night, and after I ate lunch. I did that for a really long time, just honestly to keep remineralizing everything. Then I made a big batch of the mouthwash of Himalayan pink sea salt and water. I let it boil, I let it like mix together, and then I poured it into a container. I used that. I did that for a really long time, and then I got really into my own like health, my dental health, everything. And then I realized like I might need to just start taking a supplement as well, just to kind of like help with everything. Like, you know, like it's good to ingest things as well as topically apply. So since I was remineralizing and refixing my teeth, I then took grapeseed extract and I put this and took this to just help my gums. This is like one of the best gum supplements that I have found in my research. Again, do your own, but this is the best one that I have found. So I started taking that as well as the toothpaste and all the remineralization that I was doing. After that, I then went to find a mouthwash and a toothpaste that I wouldn't have to make because I felt like my teeth were like on the up and up. Like if you can see, my teeth are like relatively white. Like I have very good teeth. There's nothing like too crazy going on with my gums. They're like the right pink color. They are not inflamed. I used to have a very off and like pale color to my gums. That was because of iron deficiency, why I was so pale. And then they had like this like weird tint color to it. It was like a green yellowy color, and that's again from iron deficiency, so I fixed that portion of my life as well. And then I started working on remineralizing my teeth, but because of that, my gums started receding because there wasn't enough blood flow, there wasn't enough good looking color going on in there. So I fixed that. And then I also started taking this, and this was kind of like the catalyst to my gums really not being inflamed anymore and not hurting. I never realized that they were hurting until I started taking that, and then it stopped hurting. Like for 3 days they were a little bit puffy. Like 3 days of taking this, they got a little bit puffy, they did, and I was kind of afraid that it was like an allergic reaction. But then after the 3 days I was like, I'm just gonna give it a week. If it doesn't work, then I'll just stop using it. But I gave it a week. The first 3 days, again, puffiness. After that, it went away, and I started getting like normal gums. I didn't realize that I never had normal gums until I started fixing my iron deficiency plus this, and it changed everything. And then I started, now this is gonna sound a little bit weird, so I'm just gonna kind of like chill out on it, but I use the Thieves toothpaste now instead of my other kind that I was making, and then I use the Thieves mouthwash. Now I got these off Amazon. I know you're gonna be like, what the heck, why would you do that, why would you not speak? I didn't want to become a member, and I just wanted to try it because I knew, or like the first time I bought this, I bought it off Amazon, and I knew that there was something in here that just resonated with me, so I tried it. Ever since then, I've used this toothpaste and used that mouthwash, and I have had the best life with my gums and my teeth. And every now and then, like once a month, I'll remineralize my teeth again by using the same mouthwash and toothpaste, but this is my daily routine accompanied with this, and it has helped so much. Grapeseed has helped my teeth so much, and the inflammation, everything. And then this is super strong, this like mouthwash, and so I take the cap off and I pour like a little tiny bit in there, and then I fill it up with water, and then I swish it around. And I do that in the morning and at night every single time I brush my teeth, and it has helped tremendously. Yeah, that's basically what I did. This was I'm still not a member for Young Living, so don't ask me if you can buy from me yet, because I'm not one yet. I just really like these two products, and then if I go into the oily life, then I'll let you know. But for the most part, I just love this. And if I do end up becoming part of the Young Living team, group, whatever, I attribute it only to these two things, because otherwise I would not have gotten into the whole thing. But yeah, that is what I use for my teeth. That is my routine. That is my story. If you guys have any ideas, any questions, anything like that, please leave them in the description box, comments below, or email me, or go to my blog and write it in like the comments or anything like that. A lot of you guys want to know my face routine as well, but we are not there yet. But eventually I will do that as well. So other than that, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye guys.